the question is, can you sometimes just go with whatever your horse wants to do instead of micromanaging them all the time? And yes, there are many instances in which your horse actually chooses very wisely, wiser than what we would direct them to do. But that's a bigger topic. So in today's example, we're just scratching the surface, talking about the fact that you're still in control by partnering with your horse, but you don't have to micromanage your horse. And if you always micromanage your horse, you're not teaching them to self-manage. So if you always manage a horse, you're creating a horse you would always have to manage.
Eden hasn't seen me in a while because we've been preparing in Texas. This is our last ride here. So, is it okay to let your horse choose sometimes? Absolutely. To me, it is a balance between letting the horse have their own spirit and choosing like the gray area where right now she's walking, but if she wanted to trot or canter, I would allow that because she has that need and I don't mind it. So to me, that's totally okay as long as when it's time to call the shots, when it really matters, she listens to me. And sometimes I have to reestablish that because she is a horse and I'm a human and I don't live with her 24/7, even though she's known me for a while and she knows when it comes to it, I'm the leader. But again, I'm not with her 24/7. So I need to sometime remind her that even today, after a month, I am the leader. So again, that being said, I want my horse to know that she can communicate with me, that she wants to have fun and she wants to go a little faster. And I will go with that. I'll go like, yeah, I'm your friend too. We can play around together. We can go gallop if you want. I'm not asking her, but she might be choosing to go a little faster. And that's okay. And even a little faster if she wants to, that's fine. You know, there, I'm not asking her, she's just choosing, and that's okay. Well, I didn't film the whole thing because she galloped pretty good, and I let her do that because I know she's going to be stuck in a trailer for 3 days, so she'll be pretty immobile, and I want her to free her feet up and her spirit, and then she slowed down when she wanted to stop, and that was okay too. So it's a balance. So bottom line is, as long as your horse listens when it matters, and as long as they give up a fight pretty quickly when you tell them something and they don't want to do it, then it is okay to allow for your horse to have free choice. After all, God is God, but He still allows us free will, and we're still free to choose. But again, the bottom line is, when it comes to it, He is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, and all the omnis. So we're not in charge when push comes to shove. So similar with your horse and you. But now when I ask her to do something, as long as we have the understanding that she listens to me, then we're in a good relationship. We're in a good position for her to allow me to guide her and keep her safe. Because if I saw a rattlesnake and she didn't, and I asked her to move left, she better move left now. So it's kind of the same with God. You know, He lets us make choices, but when it's time for Him to protect us and guide us, we better listen now. And the heart of a father, as He is to keep us safe and prosperous. And prosperity shows in many different kinds of ways. If it's emotional or physical or financial or spiritual, or there's so many ways in which we can prosper. And I have to share that throughout this process of moving, I have been so carried by God, and He has prospered me with such joy. And moving is not easy, especially when you have to move a whole ranch, but He's been there for me. I hope that helps somebody.
Visit us on Patreon for more horsey topics and videos.